There we go. Hello, Dozery. You are first. You are the first one to join, even before our Eve. Onion-san on pizza. I already do like onion on pizza, so yes. I want it. Are we ready to play the aborted weird route and beat the hell out of everyone we see? And find all of the secret dialogue? Because I don't think people really do the fight route too much. Yes, violence. We're gonna become stronger. I will be going through the dialogue quicker because I know a lot of it is the same. But we must fight. Oh. I still can't believe this. Sorry to keep you waiting. Flowery jump scare. Bro, sparkling.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Strong like a turnip. My king. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Why do you want to fight Flowery?
Flowery.
Oh, do you think Toby Fox felt particularly clever when he named this character Flowery? Just adding a single R, differentiating him from Flowey.
No. Sorry to keep a lady in waiting.
Also, the reason why I wanted to do this too is when we did the Chapter 5 Weird Route, it never played the Weird Route aborted sound, so I think there will still be some significant differences in the future chapters. Like this is a Noelle who has snow-graved Birdly and has equipped the Thorn Ring in the Light World and still had her mental breakdown at the lake.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Flowery no hit? That might be kind of tough.
Mysterious wind.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that simple. There's no way it just comes back around. Hello. Yeah, side C. Also, what do we think of Asgore's fit at this early part in the game? Because he's looking kind of like he just threw on some pajamas. Bro's in his PJs. Did you enjoy Chapter 5? There better be an ending, or I'll cry. Toby, please. A golden suit of armor that's too big to wear. You mean Asgore's golden suit of armor? Tenna's points. I've heard a surprising amount of negativity surrounding Chapter 5. And I just think a lot of people aren't getting the chapter, and that's why they're upset about it. Like, a lot of the criticism I saw about Rouse being angry, I was thinking, Is Rousey supposed to stay a nice, goody little two shoes for all of it? How would you act if for the first time in your life you finally let loose? You would probably overcorrect and be mean to people by accident. Also, this is dialogue that is different from... this is dialogue that's different from the normal route. Chris, you're okay! Hey, why were you in there? Oh, that stupid Flowery put me in there. But Chris, I'm just happy you're okay. I hope we can have a great day today. Hey, go back a sec. Since when do you call people stupid? Sorry. I mean, he's actually probably pretty smart. Yeah, I mean, he did go to college. He did not go to college. Hello. A lot of the negativity seems to be at the fact that there's no major lore drops. I mean, there is. Like, you know, the fact that there was a Dark World in the past, what kind of fight are we having? Is that not a major lore drop that we have confirmation of a Dark World in the past, like long, long past? That's more to theorize with. Hello.
Flowery.
How's it growing?
Hey there, little guy.
Hey there, little guy.
Sorry about that, guys.
I just wanted him to put a little hat on.
Yes.
It's good for your health. How did... Yeah, I mean, it is... I mean, is it even necessarily the Bunker Dark World? Has the Bunker Dark World been open for so many years now? Hello?
You're dead.
Asgore will have a heart attack if he sees any of you like that.
Sorry about that, little guy.
Doesn't he look much better this way? I mean, would you say that the issue is the fact that the more obvious, like, front in your face lore hasn't progressed and that's why people don't like it? Because I know everyone who's theorizing is having a blast. No, I'm doing the weird route. This is my second playthrough of the Dark World. If I could summon any food anytime, burger. Welcome back. The night might appear and take Asgore. Foreshadowing. See, you could tell I'm on the weird route right here. Shattered Rose. Only one knows the rose's meaning. Let's do it. Chris, just a reminder, but you can turn off voice clips in the config menu. No. The Garden of Hopes and Dreams. I also saw people get mad that they reused the assets, and I said, isn't this chapter based around nostalgia? I think right at the end of the chapter when you talk to Flowery or Asgore before closing the fountain, they mention nostalgia too. Like, this whole chapter is themed around nostalgia. I mean, yeah, it's mostly on Twitter, but isn't that where all the LARPers are? And that's where all the Deltarune LARPers are. No, not your flower cutter. Ow. Ooh. Twitter is where all the miserable people are. You're not wrong. I'm better than a normal person. Oh, dodging right into stuff. I am ready. Oh, Fight Me Rudy isn't the night. Yeah, you know what? Now I'm woke. I'm on the Noelle and Chris train, even if it may not make the most sense. You don't think you'll ever do the aborted weird route yourself? Why not? It's so much fun. Susie character development incoming. Boom! Character development. No, I can't pick up my paws because I'm currently... I'm gaming. If you keep all the old ribbons, does Susie have special dialogue? Cool, a fist wrap. Fine, on my shoulder. Oh, let me drink the water. Please don't be on the train. No, you can't stop me. Your stop doesn't even sound like it used to. Chris has got the tab. Oh! Aw, Susie, you look cute. Never mind, I'm done. I'm done. It doesn't work. I'm done. Susie wore the ribbon as an armband. You can't read. Wait. Deltarune fan confirmed? Why did I abort? Because I already did it the other way. I already went into the lake. Glue.
My king.
I mean... I think I agree. Aqua's knife is definitely useless. If you train yourself to be able to hit the crit hit timings... It's... I'm pretty sure... Do we know for a fact that the black shard does more damage than Aqua's knife? Glue. Am I also half blind? Why? That's not nice joke saying what are you a Deltarune fan? It's just a little prank. Oh, the 2 defense. 2 defense. Let's see. I love Weird Route Chris L, but it's like the soul was controlling me. I'm so sorry. And Noella's like, I'm traumatized, but it wasn't your fault at all. Love you. Sorry, we don't get happy endings in here. No happy ending.
My human.
Yeah, Aqua's knife was doomed from the start. Unless Chris was allowed to dual wield. Or we had another party member that could use swords. Hint, hint. Yeah. You can't read well. I don't actually remember you talking about your eyesight before. Give me the mushroom. Oh. Yeah, Noelle can also equip the aqua knife. So it might have a use in the future, you know? I already read the text once before. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I only want to read the new stuff, especially since I'm a little bit lower energy today. Just a little bit lower energy. I even want what's in that chest. Well, I'm not going to read all of it on this playthrough. If you want to... I actually have a perfect suggestion for you. If you want a playthrough where I read all the dialogue, you can just watch my previous live streams. Oh yeah, the percentage modifier to spells is... it's too free. It just scales up better than everything else, too. The milligram? What are you... What? That did not open the door.
Sorry to keep a lady in waiting.
What happens if Chris makes a fountain inside a fountain inside a fountain? I don't know.
I'm sorry once again I kept a lady in waiting.
What of the equipment is best for a no violence route? Definitely the green one. Green's apron, OP on every route. Unless you don't get hit, in which case all armor is useless. The one that extends your invulnerability frames is also amazing. Is that the set specs that does that? Yeah.
No.
No.
Flowery. It's me. Flowery. It's me. Flower. It's me.
Yeah, I will do the secret boss again.
No.
I can't believe Flowery's wearing the petal mantle, by the way. Wait, I'm being forced to spare them. I want violence.
It's my Girona.
How'd you like my Girona? I did look up some stuff about the breadcrumbs glitch, actually. I tested healer Rouse with blue shoe set specs, yellow hat getting 100 HP, 180 HP with a heal. But will Noel outscale?
Hey, Raleigh.
Is Noelle going to outscale Rousey's healing because she's become so strong?
Mysterious wind.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Flowery's not letting me be violent.
Hey, guys.
And that's why it's even more important I play through Earthbound, Mother 3, and then the Mother 1, what is it? Kind of like a remake? I think? I probably won't be getting to Secret Boss today. Yeah, and you know what? The reason why there hasn't been a Blue Soul fight yet is because we're gonna have yet another Sans fight, guaranteed. I need money. Money. I need this. Okay, I don't actually need it. Yes. Can we water Rousey? Can Rousey bloom? Wait, what if I water Rousey? Oh! Oh my god! Rousey bloomed! Perfect. He blooms. Rouse blooms. Okay, I'm gonna also do it to Susie. Susie, do you have a reaction to being watered? No, Susie doesn't care. Why didn't I think to do that? I mean, I only thought to do it on the second playthrough. Wait, hold on. I'm writing it down as a new short. I have to write down the idea. Hold on. I didn't see this anywhere before right now. This is my idea. I'm copywriting. Watering Rouse makes him bloom a flower. Boom. New short planned. It was in the newsletter, but this is different. Write down Chris eating the toast. Oh, I already made that. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I accidentally unplugged my phone. I can't believe Susie doesn't grow. I thought Susie would have done something funny, like at least drink the water, you know? She thirsty. Susie thirsty. What? Now I want to know if Noelle was here, could I water her? Where is Noelle? Bring me Noelle now. Has there been any identifiable differences? Rouse has different dialogue saying, I can't believe you're okay, Chris. Thank goodness. Don't ink me, Ariv. Don't do it. I do not wish to be inked. Hopefully I'll have an easier time finding all the pink coins this time. It's a little bit easier. Come here, little scissors. Bloom grave. Oh my god, I'm gonna say something. I was browsing Twitter earlier, and I once again got reminded by the existence of Bloodgrave. Do you guys know Bloodgrave? What if it was just something as simple as Sans teleporting us right back to shore after we fell unconscious? Could be that. Ow. My health bar. Bloodgrave. Oh. I mean, you know how it sounds, right? Bloodgrave. It's something, a little bit spooky. It involves a lot of blood. Yeah, you know, the beginning of the chapter, did you guys know that you can actually skip the whole sequence of the beginning of the chapter where Chris slowly grabs you out of the cage? If you just hold C, it will jump straight to gameplay. Listen to you say what? Snowgrave.
Great style. Flowers blooms in your heart.
Neat how we get to fight old chapter 1 enemies. Yeah, maybe we'll even get more unused content for the future chapters. Because wasn't there a bunch of characters in Chapter 2 that just exist in the code but are unfightable?
Give to you.
Chapter 5, oh wait, I read that already. Rouse is Flowey confirmed. What if Flowey isn't, but... No. I don't know if you noticed this, but you can see some blue pixels on the bed at the start of Chapter 5 Weird Root. They were crying. I would be too.
Smile again.
I'd be crying if I had to walk to the beach, or I mean the lake.
It's all in a name.
No, it's all in a name. Your dad
It's all in a
smiles.
name.
Just what I call a little tape I found for your birthday.
It's all yours.
Rouse is not Flowey. No. When is Spamton coming back?
Again.
Never.
That's my dreams.
Spamton is an item in our pocket forever.
Sorry to keep you, ladies. My favorite too.
I like how a lot of the other flowers were just here unassumingly.
It's all yours.
Like green and yellow are just here, right now. The Weird Route makes me very uncomfortable. I genuinely struggled to sleep after playing it. The 2 other times I've opened it and I have to listen to Happy Town, I get really sad because I think about how Susie... This is the last time they're probably going to hang out with Chris. And the entire time she's trying to cheer Chris up because she's under the impression that Chris and Noelle have something going on and she's getting in between it by getting closer to Noelle. And at the end, before you go to the lake, Susie attempting to apologize for getting in between is so sad.
Flowery.
Because she feels like she's being a bad friend. Ooh, my monarch. My monarch green. Yellow the cowboy flower. I already have a red ribbon. Thank you for the red card. What do you want to tell me? I don't know. I don't think that's on the same level. Also, those don't even happen on the same route. Potentially. Wait, someone's already brewed up a whole comic about Susie being a detective 15 years after Chris and Noelle drowned. Oh yeah, I read that dialogue about Noelle handing away her money like that. Thank you for the 100. Wait, why specifically green tea? Do you just like green? Green. Okay, and you know, how about this? Everyone here's played Deltarune Chapter 5. I hope. Considering that this is the aborted Weird Root stream, what did we... Was anyone disappointed that we didn't have any battle with Asgore? I know that Asgore is Chris's father, but... You know, it could have been cool. Like, it could have been... It could have been like the Rouse solo fight. Why do you look like my son? Beats the hell out of Rouse. It could... That could have been it. I'm happy you enjoy my stuff, Katie. I try very, very, very hard to make good stuff. Look at that. Wait, why am I sparing it? Hello? Oh, sorry, that was autopilot. I kill now. So that was just my pacifist soul. Ooh. Oh, that was a bad click. I also am kind of hoping that if there's a Chapter 6 Dark World, that we get to fight, or we get to face the consequences of freezing Birdly. I want to be punished. Please punish me. Yeah, it makes sense that you don't fight Asgore, but I wanted Asgore to have more hype aura. And, I mean, it makes sense he continued to be a very sad, angry man, because only at the end does he realize, like, oh, I've been fucking up for over 10 years by now. But still, a little bit of aura. Why did Asgore just let the Roaring Knight take him? Huh? Why didn't Asgore at least fight back with a spear or two? Why didn't Asgore, like, flip over and put the Roaring Knight in a chokehold from behind? Oh, I'm doing the fighting because I'm trying to, you know, like, achieve two things at once. So I don't do 1 billion Deltarune playthroughs. Because you can only play so much Deltarune, you know? There's so many fan games to play and mods. And the upcoming Remote Rune, which, if you didn't know, is a multiplayer Deltarune where you and up to 23 other people will be able to fight all the cast of characters up until this point. And in August, they're entering open beta. Oops, I was going to the wrong one. No! No cussing? Why not? There's cussing in Deltarune. I mean, what about the part where Asgore was the chief of police? Where are those reflexes, bro? You need to, like, slam that Roaring Knight into the ground. And instead, my goat gets put in a booble, and that's it. He needs his twink to come save him. Like, hello? At least bang on the bubble, Asgore. Deltarune is not a family-friendly game. Rouse looks so sad. Hey, have you guys seen this? Come on, Rouse, we could do this. I'm just here for the Rouse hand-holding. I did fix my Wi-Fi. I haven't had a single internet disruption. Can't believe Rouse just did that. What's a flat say? Right there. Dude, those voice clips are so funny.
No, no, no.
Yes. Hey, I'm gonna go get another drink. Wait, why did you tell her about voice clips? What? Chris, you could turn off voice clips in the config menu. Chris, be careful not to turn off Rousey's in the thingy. This time I won't.
Flowery.
Flowey.
Flowery.
Susie, wait. Wait, look at Rousey's face right there. That's the biggest autism eyes I ever did see. Deltarune's family friendly for censoring the shit squad. No! Deltarune is not family friendly. Deltarune is evil. Well, you know, do you guys realize that you're going to have spent a decade of your life playing Deltarune if you started from Chapter 1? Because even if Toby releases Chapter 6, 2027, Chapter 7, 2028, Deltarune was launched in 2018. I thought you didn't like ribbons. Yeah, but this one's all spiky. I see. Chris, we have to get over there now. Okay, we're going. Yeah, Deltarune is actually going to be a decade of my life. Oh, puzzle. We don't need to spend time doing this, right, Chris? See, look at this Rousey character growth. Yeah, I would like to, when I eventually get a Switch 2, because you know I have to be playing that Fire Emblem when it comes out. Oh, and Pokemon, so it can potentially disappoint me again. I will get Deltarune again, and I will re-experience it with the funny borders. Hey guys, what's up? Flowery's voice lines are kind of funny, huh? Well... Especially, help! You're eating my flesh! Cracks me up, man. Hey, think I could learn how to do them too? Like, when I do a sick move, its name, I could, like... Wait, Susie voice lines? Susie voice acting? Well, actually... Perhaps Chris might end up turning them off in the menus, so... The menu? What's that? No, Susie, I won't avoid the truth anymore. Even if it sounds strange. Listen. There's something special about the Dark World. I think it's crazy that this actually exists in-world. Like, this is actually in-world. You could see the Bootins and everything. I hope they add the borders to PC. PC deserves them too. Device theory just casually confirmed, by the way. Yeah, it's always getting more evidence, isn't it? Oh, I even think the end of the weird route with how we're staring at like a TV or a monitor and it's saying put in the next tape confirms that Deltarune isn't actually happening in the sense of like it could still be its own world, but it's a game or something else in like a meta world that we also exist in as the player. Oh, that stuff? Yeah, I knew about that. You do? Oh wait, this is the same now.
They're eating my flesh.
There it is. They're eating my flesh! It's a placeholder. I mean, it's a very interesting placeholder. Toby could have just done the black screen, but instead chose to do a monitor.
Leave it to me.
Also, isn't it kind of crazy that people don't... They rag on Rousey for being mean this chapter. Did we forget that Rousey was thrown in a closet because Flowery just said that he was an unneeded thing? Side B gave me the ability to refer to aborted weird root as the root in between. Oh, goodbye, Katie. I'm personally going to try and push for this to start being called the abortion route. I couldn't even play that one straight. Can we call the route in between the abortion route? I think Rousey's hat being toggleable would go against the autonomy he's been gaining. Maybe in the earlier chapters. Nice lap, Chris. Do you feel exercised? Rousey comes out of the closet during Pride Month. Aw, Chris really wants walkies today, huh? Yeah, you know, you already know a mod's gonna come out called Deltarune Side C. Okay, let's not get your bone density too high. You can't tell me what to do, Rousey. Chris just is a dog in their mind. In their soul. Their soul animal is a dog. Maybe I should just stop saying things. Cafe, why are you quoting Noelle right now? Why Noelle quoting? And I also believe Aborted Weird Route's gonna have significant changes. Turn off Rousey voice clips, please. I already did that on my previous playthrough. I'm trying to see other stuff this time. That is my new favorite Rousey talk sprite. This puzzle should be no problem. Yeah. Where should I stand? Aside, bud. Like, Rousey is being intentionally agitated. Like, Flowery kind of came off as a hater at first.
Give to you.
I don't know where your bestie is. Maybe Vicky's still playing Deltarune, so she's avoiding spoilers. Yeah, she's going to join in Chapter 6. Do you know how hype that ending was? Especially when the theory I put into my, into the collab video with Shabunka was all based around Noelle. And while what I predicted didn't exactly happen, I did get Noelle joining the team, and I did get a version of following the white cloak, because you essentially, as Chris, follow Noelle into the water. Wow, Red, thanks. Thanks for making me drink. You would be good at running a garden, just like this fat goat man right here who's divorced and sad. I do stream. Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. Water will never kill me. Imagine if I said, Red, all the water you gave me lets me resist the ooh-woo speak. Chapter 6 will aborted weird woot will be a forced weird woot.
Stingus.
So much wah-wah. I have such a kind and considerate chat, always making sure I drink water. Everyone's so nice to me.
My king.
Look at the viewer count. We have 74 in Shorts, 4 on Twitch, and 7 on YouTube. Or I mean, Longform. Don't worry, when I get to the secret boss, that's when people will flood in. They always do.
Hey guys.
Hey, look, they don't say root. Don't they say root in British English? Oh, I'm supposed to be oohing British English?
You're dead.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Glue.
Gawoo. More Wawa. Oh. I don't know. I think Flowey breaks the rules. You know, maybe Wowsay needs to make up for this moment and to have his own dance scene way to...
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. I think I found a glue. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Susie.
I mean, I did do the Warring Knight, no hit. Maybe when Deltarune is finished, I'll do a whole, I'll do Deltarune no hit as a whole. That would be quite the undertaking, you know? Hello, Indy.
Flowers blooms in your heart. Sorry about that.
Do we know who Flowery is voice acted by?
Smile again. Chris. Forget it.
Trying to make me go into the white.
Say it again. You're a hero.
Flowery?
Get a chance.
Yeah, I know your strength.
Say it again.
I'm just what? Wow, say. Why are you blushing? How can Toby do so many voices? It's been 5 minutes, I'm free. How can Toby how can Toby do so many voices? Like, have you heard his queen? Oh!
Go home.
Ooh! I'm sorry, Queen is still very iconic. Was it from the no meme? I thought Toby did it. Ooh! How good is my Queen impression? Woo! 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 Rate, rate my impression. Woo! Who? Was this just backtracking? Okay, yeah. Moderately good. Woo! I have to practice. That way I can be in the Deltarune movie. What do I think of Deltarune Chapter 5 so far? I think it's very good. I've already played through most of this. This is just a second fight playthrough that I aborted the weird route on. Because I think there's actually going to be some major differences. Due to the fact that during all of Chapter 5, the whole sequence with the lake, even if you drown, you never hear the weird route aborted thing, or what would you call it, like sound bite? That one. Thank you. That's quite high praise. I just want you all to know that deep within your hearts, you too can do a Queen impression if you try hard enough. Woo! Yeah, guess what? Deltarune's actually going to be more bloated because the movies are going to release one chapter at a time. They're having such a nice time together. I guess they're talking. Who would play Chris in the Deltarune movie? I don't know. Maybe it should be animated. And then I don't know who. I mean, Chris. They just don't give any voice to Chris, actually. Yeah, a flag is set. There's something different. We have to fight Birdly. Birdly has the halberd, which is a weapon that is actually 3 weapons. The spear, the hammer, and the axe. Boom. The halberd of justice also just sounds right. I love when the music slows down like that. Dark Fountain. Does anyone know who's watched the Minecraft movie? Why is Chicken Jockey even funny? Is it just the way that it's said? I have no clue. I've never watched it. But I must know. Since I read Ralph Say Jockey. It was bad. I mean, I stopped paying attention to it after it disappeared off social media. What do I think about image fraud? Friend is not a fraud. Okay, it's not up here either. Oh, the song. It's just a random line everyone started joking about, and the fact there's not really anything inherently funny about it is the joke. Oh, is that like, is that why 6-7 took off? It was so ridiculous that people started laughing at how ridiculous it was. Excuse me? Spikery? What is he even saying on that one? What is he saying? Sustingus. I don't think there's much to understand about Friend yet, other than speculation. But we will have Friend. Maybe then we will understand. Dingus? To this day, I have no idea why this area is blocked off. They don't want you to go back. I'm making sure no one goes to the north. I realize now this may not be the optimal position. Oh well. Thank you. Your praise is motivating. I am human. I do like a wee bit of motivation. And knowing that, because you know, when you make something yourself, you never can look at it objective, or you can never look at it through a fresh lens. So you never get that initial impression, and you always, as the artist, hyper focus in on what you've done. So it's very hard to pull back and look at the greater picture of what you've created. An artist will always be more negative towards their own work. And even if my shorts are slop, they do still take effort. When I make my silly memes. Okay, there we are. Wait. Hey. Why do you hate the next enemy? Why are you the bear who is the weebiest? Well, do you see any other bears who are weebs? By default, that makes me the most weeby and least weeby. It's okay, I'll make a second channel where I don't play weeb stuff at all. Named Not Weeby, well, not WeebBear. And I'll be wearing red and I'll look really angry. You hate Flowery. I once made shorts but stopped because it was too much effort for something that didn't do well. I mean, shorts are tough. And I mean, one day I want to get to the point where I'm making long form stuff regularly again. I want to do it all. I want long form, short form, and live streaming. I'm greedy like that. Angriest bear? Yeah. Rouse is the goat, literally. Your name reminds me of the one Wee. I mean, I do have Wee in WeebBear. I literally know many other bears that are not weebs. Let's see if I do any better on Aqua's fight this time. I also like how in a completely different game, we get a better representation of what the souls or who they were than in Undertale. We get it in Deltarune, but not in Undertale, Toby. Suspicious. Do you think Bestie is coming? I don't know. Maybe Vicky is sleepy. Play, play, play. I died to Aqua more times than the secret boss. Wait, maybe I'll die right now. I didn't die on my first way through, but I've played too much Deltarune. Whoop. 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 I've got the extra stats. Would you believe it if I said I first timed the secret boss 2 with the caveat of I used 5 revive minutes? Oh, I can't dodge this. Look at that. I can't. It's too hard for me in my little brain. Cool pose. I think I did it with Dealmaker, but not with the mannequin. Woo. Oh! Youch. Another Jevil mention. Oops. We've got so many Jevil mentions this chapter. Is that how you fight? So if I praise enough, I'll win too? Don't you throw a watermelon at me. Hey! My Omega, can you follow? We'll see. Ooh. Oops. Wait, I lived. Woo. There we go. No problem. Do you think this is hinting at anything, by the way? Is this just reinforcing the fact that Chris is unable to use magic? Or is this meant to put pressure on Chris because they do have magic, they just refuse to use it? Because these two are clearly being parallels right here to one another. That's why it's a one-on-one fight. And they mention that they're both blue and they both use knives. Why don't you use your knife? Why don't you have magic? What if Chris does? Because Chris does have the knife and does use it. Where's Chris's magic? You can't do it? I do need glasses because of too much Deltarune. You hate that attack. I do get hit on it the most. Yeah, but what if Chris did have magic? And Chris was just hiding it. Rouse shows us he hides magic. What if? Chris wants to have magic, but doesn't have it. This is all just a rage bait. Oh, Aqua's rage baiting Chris. I could see that. I see that. And you know, if armor can give magic, boom. I don't know. Okay, I will say the battle system has sort of been deconstructed by the chapter. Because Flowery does all of that damage to the Roaring Knight, and then it just gets all cut to 0. And Rouse talks about the ability to alter his own stats too in discussion with Flowery. Like, that's what I picked up from the context, that Rouse could be doing a lot more, but is holding back. And potentially even hiding his true stats. But then again, Flowery's could just be fully fake in the first place. It's just the way Rouse is like, you can't do that. And Flowery's like, well, why not? Huh, Rouse? Why can't I? It's a lot to think about. Yeah, it is possible Flowery just has fake stats. But what if not? Undertale, but 25% greener. What? Okay, I'm gonna build on that. What if the Roaring Knight doesn't even abide by typical RPG rules at all? They're still the toughest enemy we've ever fought. And there was also other game mechanic trickery that Flowery took advantage of. Flowery took advantage of the game systems by forcing a Floridin onto like the enemy side and then initiating battle. Then immediately sparing Floridin. Why couldn't the Roaring Knight just leave unless there was some gamey battle that was started that prevented? I mean, then the Roaring Knight just wins with cutscene magic, but I don't know. I dunno. Oh my god, guys, it's Grimm's least favorite item. Or sorry, this is Grimm's this is Grimm's favorite part of Deltarune Chapter 5. I mean, I always thought the night got weaker as like a subtle reward for lasting longer. The fucking shrub. That's what they said. I mean, the night is so suspicious. That's what I'll say. The night is suspicious. The night does whatever it wants. The night also has a completely unique mechanic with swooning that no one else is able to do. Oh, don't worry, I know about it. I know about Deltarune's final boss and what I must do. Look, they're enjoying hopping together. Do you think this mechanic is going to continue into Chapter 6, or do you think that it won't? Because the climbing gloves went to the next chapter. So why wouldn't this, you know? Is there going to be more platforming? Does that mean Grim is going to hate Deltarune? Okay, damn, Susie, chill out. Birdly Night. It's like a piñata. Yeah. Would you say that the night is weakening because they were in a fall? They kind of, fell this chapter. Oh yeah, isn't there... There's a pink coin over here. I remember. Woo. Garson Night. Gerson's ashes are the night. Eating. Jump on me, friends. Better the second time. Oh, can one of my Twitch moderators destroy that evil that approached? Destroy them. Do you think you might know why the knight took Asgore? Okay, so the knight has attempted to take Asgore, Toriel, and Undyne. What do all these people have in common? They're adults that are important members of the community. I don't know specifically why. But, you know, I guess if we see Carol or Rudy getting kidnapped next, it'll deconfirm the other, you know. It's a family reunion. I had the idea that Gaster was actually trying to rebuild his own world with people who were similar to ones that used to inhabit his. Like, he's rebuilding his own Undertale. He's like, I need an Asgore, and I need another one. I need this one. I need that one. Alfie's next. It could be. Alfie's deserves to be kidnapped. You're leaving? What about Deltarune? I'm telling Toby Fox you would leave a Deltarune stream. I mean, Toriel might have been a setup. We don't know. There's so many details that don't make sense. So many suspicious details. You're long. I don't know, it's really weird too, because why would Chris be okay working with somebody that steals their family members? Like, why would they be okay with that? Why? My favorite OST this chapter? I haven't decided yet. You look like the teddy bear? Which one? Goodbye, Cafe. I'll tell Vicky that you came by and then left. Chris isn't okay with it, but they promised. Yeah, but who would they accept that from? Like, who would they be willing to make that promise for? Or to who? Des Holiday, because Des is the knight. You hear that, Graham? Rudy's hospitalized. He can't be the knight. Now I'm riling everyone up, aren't I? I've been hiding it for so long, but I'm still very Des-knighted. Des is a knight. Des is a knight. Jerona. Rudy will be dead when I'm done with him if he is the knight. I'm going to kill him just to spite Grim. And in fact, I'm going to make Grim fight him with me, because Grim's playing all of Deltarune with me. Grim is my little Deltarune friend. Des is tonight. Des is Fortnite. Oh, man. Did I miss anything at the beginning? Can I get a pink coin over here? Yeah, Rudy just fell and he, like, shattered his hip bone. And then, oh no, his condition is magically getting so much worse. Oh no. I got you, little creature. A bush with a bushy tail. The Japanese, yeah, you know what? I wish I knew Japanese so I could read the translations and get additional context, because I've noticed there is plenty. Also, I hope everyone knows that Flowery parallels Rudy super hard. Like, I almost want to say Flowery is based off of Rudy in college. They're twinning. Okay, I got the pink coin. Rudy Jerona theory. Exactly. Not Frisk is the knight. No. I'm just double checking for pink coin. But no worry, we're back on the road again. Knight is the knight theory. Huh? I love the additional context of the unused dialogue sounding like a young girl. I'm happy you feel this way about someone, Susie. But I'll say, how do you know what love is? Unless you were dating around that empty castle town. Oh, Susie, you can't rub that in when we're the ones who fought everybody. Yeah, he was. I don't think you can decide that. I can. Garden of Hopes and Dreams is one of the top ones. Yeah, Rudy fell down intentionally. It was all part of the plan. Toby Knight. Oh. YouTube didn't let you scroll past. Why not? YouTube's promoting me? I was just making sure I didn't miss any pink coins. Okay, what if... What if... What if we no longer speculate on the Roaring Knight because my brain cannot take it anymore? There's too many possibilities.
Rudy with flower allergies when he gets hit by fall damage.
If Rudy had flower allergies, that would be so sad. Maybe that explains why he doesn't visit Asgore very much. What if the soundtrack is the night? What do you mean? Okay, now I'm back on track. I think. Hold on. Back on track. Was there anything to the left? You! Money! If you guys don't know about this, money. Oh, I just screwed it up. Can you do it again if you jump from the top? Oh, you only get it one time. You're saying you like to piss people off? Well, half the reason I believe in death is because it pisses Grim off. Like, Grim basically encouraged me. My god, did you see Rude Buster do a little loop? Why would Azrael do that to me? He would never. What if I'm the knight and I have dementia? I don't know, Albert Einstein. Are you the knight? Sorry, I just had to do that again. Okay, you know the one Rory Knight theory I cannot get behind? I cannot get behind the people that say Roaring Knight is just going to be a character we've never met before. Like, a brand new character is like, hello, I'm Rory Gaster Knight. Or that wouldn't even be correct. It's me, John Roaring. I'm like, huh? Why? It would. I don't think a random character would be narratively satisfying. And Toby's running out of time to just introduce a brand new character, you know? Alright, guys, watch this. Oh! Look, friend is not a fraud. Friend just beat me. Friend attacked. Roaring Knight is gonna be Bob. What about Roaring Knight is that one Milka guy? What if we are all the Knight? I would believe that sooner than the Roaring Knight is a character we haven't met before. And is just like, hello, I'm John Rory Knight. Oh yeah, I know the twist you're referencing there. I know. Otherwise, Linus would be mad at me if I didn't know. Linus wants me to play Persona 4 Remake and witness all the Scooby-Doo bullshit. This is so gay. I just had to say, this is so gay right here. Yeah, I did. I think. Hey, Chris's dad. Look at them! Gay? This is a twist of the stem. Okay, I don't completely understand how Asgore went from that to pushing us out of the light pushing us out into the light world later. Or maybe it does make sense because it's meant to convey like a two-sided, or maybe it's meant to play out how life was for Chris when they were younger, where Asgore was great, and then the bad thing happened, and then Asgore acted more like he does when he dons the armor. And then it's the completion of the arc at the end. Rory Knight is a chud. Oh no. Oh, I only use headphones, don't worry. It's best if Asgore doesn't see you anymore. She hates poor people? Carol is homophobic and is poor-phobic. It's nothing we can't handle. Flowery, biggest liar on the planet right now. You have no idea what you're dealing with. The night will kill you, yep. Welcome back. I think the Dark Knight is homophobic. If they're true. Subtle foreshadowing. The Roaring Knight will kill you. Goku? No. Oh. Watch, in Chapter 6, we're gonna see a softer side to Carol. And we're once again gonna get the LARPers on Twitter saying, I can't believe Toby Fox can't write a single villain that's just a villain. Why do they all have to be redeemable? I remember seeing that discourse when it appeared, where someone tried to make a critique of Undertale or Deltarune, and it was like a really long Google Doc. That was something. You aren't allowed to criticize Deltarune because it makes me upset. You cannot, or I'll cry. I think this is one of my favorite songs. It's very epic. You know what they say, isn't French the language of romance, and Flowery is romancing our father? It is actually crazy how you just have to disregard everything you see on Twitter, because everyone on Twitter is just wrong. Like, they're just wrong. There's no good Twitter posts. They're all evil. Even my YouTube posts that are just my shorts, but on Twitter, they're evil too. Spooky. I'm blue. There's already blue. Huh? The knight has to be a Twitter user. Technically, Gaster is a Twitter user. I did beat the chapter Albert Einstein, yes. Oh, that was on TikTok? I don't use TikTok either. I only watch the brain rot that my friends, notably Grim, sends to me. Yeah, Grim, I'm calling you out. I know what you watch. Oh, you know, that reminds me, I should play that one fan game of Rousey's solo fight against friend. Play Toho. I would consider that. I'm basically playing Toho right now. Play it. Whoa, you're getting very aggressive over your Toho. Calm down. There is an option, but there's also many other cool things you could do with your points. I need that. Credit card debt. Okay, everyone in chat who's currently in crippling debt, raise your hand. Is there anyone here in crippling debt? It's me. Oh. Boo. It's a good thing I played Hollow Knight before this, right? I beat Silk Song, so I was prepared. You know who wasn't prepared? Graham. You're in debt as a minor. How did you get into debt as a minor? Wait, look at that animation. Thank you, Beach Bob. Don't worry, I'm giving She the fight of their dreams. I like how they just wave a little flag because they can't move. I like turning into soup. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, because they can't move, they wave a flag of surrender. See, this is why it's important to do the fight route. We must fight. That implies they're the strongest enemy because we cannot kill them. Maybe it's just because our spell wasn't fatal. The fringe of the night? Okay, now we're really cooking with gas on these theories. What? Please spare Kaka. I can't. I have to do it for science. Oops. Don't look at that. How is there a sun in the dark world anyway? Susie doesn't know. Did you get the egg? Not yet. I haven't gotten there yet. Money. I have beaten chapter 5 once already, yes. But now I'm doing the abortion route. The sun is the night. I'm gonna lose it. Ooh. Please notice my words. Okay, I noticed your words. I did beat the secret boss too. It's also everyone, my entire friend group loves Caca. That's why they're not here, because they knew I was gonna fight Caca. Flower dollars. Yes. Flower money. Let's destroy them. I made Deltarune. Did you, Albert Einstein? The knight is the pyramid. What isn't the knight? Only Susie can't be the knight. Chris can't be the knight, and Rouse can't be the knight. Nor can Toriel be the knight. Unless Toriel was replaced with a Toriel duplicate that pretends to sleep, and it's actually Toriel that is the knight. Wait, new theory? New theory unlocked? Also, why is Rooter Buster playing here? Toby just likes using his music. Toby suspiciously reusing Rooter Buster. Ooh. Wait. Beat it up more! More! The knight is onion-san. Oh, Roof. When Chapter 7 comes out, I'm not gonna know what to do. When it's done, I'm just gonna stare blankly at the wall. I will fight the secret boss again, but I did do it before. You have to ask me a question. What is the question? Hello? Why do you ignore me whenever I speak my theories? I don't consciously ignore anybody. Except when I do, but I wouldn't say it if I was. Because sometimes people are saying some suspicious things I cannot repeat out loud. There are some suspicious people. Okay, who wants a hat? No. Don't make me get the hometown slasher in here. I'll do it. Wait. Should I keep where... no, I need a little bit of defense. Look, it's pink. My favorite. I didn't even... I was like, who is this at first? I mean, they look kind of different here. Is this before they actually possess the Mew Mew doll? Or... because, like, the hair's done up differently here. Suspicious. Depends on the color of the sunset. Names, names, names. That's what everyone always thinks about. But what defines you is, well, it's your body, isn't it? You want to eat? Can you listen to my one theory? Okay, one theory only. Oh no, close your eyes, everybody. I'm about to do something bad. Oh. No caca. Oh, let me sit up. This is a torch. I had to become stronger, okay? Yeah, now is the time. Let us cut the hay. I had to do it. Toby made me. No. I had to. Toby made me. Toby said if you want your fight roots, you need to attack. Gaster is disappointed too. Where's my balloon? Oh, there's my balloon. Finally, the wheat. You know, what do Susie and Rouse say here? I just poof into another room. With Toby Fox. Toby, why did you make me do that? Also, why is Toby showing us how to do this if he actively tries to attempt to stop us? What's the excuse, Toby Fox? It's a garden. Leave me alone, Toby! Also, this song is a banger too. This is excellent. What help do you need with chapter 2? I declined the egg. I'm so evil. Evil ass egg. I think I already missed an egg earlier, so I wanted to see if anything happened. We don't need those. We don't need to act. I forgot. Okay, well, remember. Yeah, Toby made it so I couldn't take the egg. What if Des is Asriel and he has split personalities with a deer costume and he's schizophrenic? Huh? Are we cooking here? I did know about the dialogue changing. I just wanted to see if anything was different if I said no. But alas. Imagine you go into that incredibly hype room and then you just deny it. Like, no, I don't want that. Wait, I need sick loot. Whew. Whew. Thank goodness I played Hollow Knight. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm missing. Boom. Which flower armor would I recommend? Green, yellow, and purple. You're never getting the cheese, my guy. It was not destined to be. What if the secret boss is just me? Well, then I guess it is. I like blues for the free pacify. I end up just sparing most of the time. Like, I can admit that that would be good. But I just tend to spare instead. Yeah, I did see the ending. I've done everything. This is just like a second fight playthrough. Oh, oh! 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 Toby Fox! Hello, Petey the Pete. Oh, everything is gone. Yes, I did. Yeah, you know when I was approaching the Mew Mew boss, so many people in chat were spoiling it. They just could not hold back, and I was severely disappointed in the Deltarune community. They just kept on, they just had to say, "Man, Mew Mew, man, Mew Mew, Mew Mew, Mew Mew." I even had somebody come into the chat and just spoil the ending for no reason on the second day. They're like, "Oh, Asgore gets kidnapped by the Roaring Knight." Thanks, bud. That definitely wasn't malicious at all. Because then they followed up with mentioning Mad Mew Mew to me, too. But I ignored the second thing they said. Aqua's a minor? Yeah? Did I say something weird? Or did you just want to tell me that? I've been saying Deltarune fans only care about spoilers until they've played the game. That's how it feels sometimes. It really sucks how easy it is to get flashbanged with spoilers. Because so many people run to YouTube and just immediately post. And I get it, some of these people are just excited and don't think about it. But others... are others. Oh my god, more power. A parasitic Ivy Whip with a nature's power? Huh? Collect my pages. Slender Man, what are you doing here? Slenderman in Deltarune? My favorite flower is probably yellow. Yellow is pretty funny. I drank the leg. Oh. I am the Deltarune community. Find my 8 videos of spoilers. You know, I had the Weird Root spoiled because people just put Noelle looking crazy as the thumbnail for their videos. Like, you couldn't have posted something a little more abstract where only people who know. Like, come on. Oh, I missed it. Oh, man. No money for me. And I'm not even that mad over it. I'm just disappointed. I thought it was one of those weird shit posts. I swear, like, the Weird Route stuff was on YouTube within an hour. I mean, I did have mods there, but so many people were spamming that. I honestly think for Deltarune Chapter 6, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have Grim and company play it first, and then I'm going to play it afterward, and they're going to read chat to me. And I'm just not going to look at chat at all. This stream is me doing the aborted weird route, so I'm playing through the Dark World after having drowned in the lake, but not proceeded fast enough. I did not proceed. I wonder what happens if you don't use the wind. Where's my funny dialogue, Toby? I want more funny dialogue. Yeah, I mean, I also got... Oh, I didn't get, that spoiler, but I did get Asgore being kidnapped. I was like, oh, great. Very cool. No special dialogue? You're watching at 3 a.m.? I mean... If you can't sleep, might as well, right? My wallet! Give me your wallet. My other wallet! My wallet! There are so many knives in this chapter, I must say. Aqua is constantly spamming those knives out. I mean, I think my alternative of Grim plays Deltarune first, and then Grim only reads comments that aren't spoilers to me to respond to would be best. I could do the members only, but I want people to be able to interact with each other too, you know. But we'll see, you know, Chapter 6 is still a year away. I'm either... my Chapter 6 guess was... we're gonna get it in either April... Like, between March and May, I want to say April. Or Toby's gonna pull it again where we get it in June. Deltarune is just the Pride Month game. Those are my two guesses right now. Toby did say that future chapters were easier to make, so I don't know if, you know, it'll take as long as Chapter 5 did. Like, they've established a working pipeline, and now they just gotta... They gotta make it up. I got spoiled by Mad Mew Mew by trying to look up the Trashy Trio soundtrack. Why not just check things from like 20 seconds ago? Because there were so many messages that it was impossible to hide them all. Like, when I got to Mad Mew Mew, the chat was flooded with people spamming Mad Mew Mew, Mad Mew Mew, blah, 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 blah. Chapter 6 actually is just Susie finding Chris and Noelle floating in the lake. No difference. It's friendship time. I'm gonna beat up Seth. All Seth lovers look away. Don't look. What? You didn't get hit at all. Oh, let me sit up and drink water. Aqua, you dummy. You must have been using the attack wrong. I'm a dummy? Oh, I've been hit. Use that attack. I already know what's coming. Let the duck hit you? Okay, I will. Oh. Couldn't dodge that, could you? Is this our weakness? Is this our strongness? Yes, yes, Aqua, use it again. This is the speedrun strat. Ooh. We're actually winning. I'm not a dummy. Does that mean I can't go limp and dance? Fine, you're a dummy, but a good one. A good one. Hee dummy, dummy. You're both dummies. Die. There have not been any major changes, but I think some of the dialogue has been different since I've been fighting everyone. I think I'm still a little too early to see most of it for fighting. But, you know, later. Oh, I've seen the duck cutscene. This attack is so hard to dodge. Consistently. What are you gonna do? Retreat? No. Why would you why you haven't finished playing Deltarune? Hey, attacking me isn't part of the plan. You. Oh my god, Seth is dead. Seth, why are you lying on the ground? Are you sleepy? Is this sleep? Ooh, it's boring if you don't say anything back. Seth needs to wake up. Lazy Seth, lazy. I mean, that's different, right? Seth is dead. Seth has been defeated. What happened? This is my fight route. I had to fight you. There will be a lot of fighting today. Another pillar back to the light world. Oh no. I know you can't fight Flowery, but I'm gonna try. Just to see what happens. Ever since that fated day the family Asgore loves has caused him nothing but misery. You mean the day of the divorce? Also, Flowery, it is kind of suspicious that you would even partially blame Asriel or Chris for what happened when they're minors, and Asgore is the adult who's expected to make the healthy relationship with his children. Chris is still a minor. Nothing is Chris's fault except when Chris stabs people. Then that's Chris's fault. Please stop the weird route. I already did. My name is Markiplier. Hello, Markiplier. Why are you in my cute little stream? He's so angry. I like how Rousey just hides here. Why did Rousey just duck into the bushes? Like, you barely notice it because you're paying attention to the left side where Asgore's coming out of the darkness. But Rousey just slips into the bushes. Hello. Leave. Hey. That's the only attack Asgore does all chapter, by the way. Wait, look at Asgore's aura here, though. This is the most auraful Asgore has ever been. Why'd you abort the weird route? Because I wanted to see what changes there would be from Chapter 5. Don't come back. You don't tell me what to do, father. You know, I was really hoping that we could go run off and get Noelle here. Is this the worst chapter story-wise? In terms of plot progression, it's very stagnant, but I think it adds a lot of lore everywhere to theorize about. It does say a lot of things, it's just so much. Asgore did get a fit upgrade. I also don't like this lighting. It reminds me of my weird roots. Huh? Yeah, the animations in this chapter actually are some of the best. I'm trying to think which chapter actually does have the least amount of story. Well, it definitely can't be chapter 3, and chapter 1 is the one that establishes everything. Chapter 4 has all that prophecy business and fleshes out Gerson's presence as someone who once was. And chapter 2 has all that business with Noelle and Birdley. Like, I don't even know which one you could consider the worst for storytelling. There was a lot of... Like, there wasn't a lot of plot progression in this chapter, but there was a lot of character progression. So Susie has changed dramatically, Rouse has. Even Noelle has. Yeah, all chapters... Like this, I don't even think this chapter was trying to push the plot forward massively. I think it was trying to push characters forward. I don't know what's going on with my father.
What a predictable creature.
What a predictable creature.
Get it, Shen.
I will be getting out. Excuse me. Chapter 1 story was a 3 out of 10. You're telling me that's a below average story? But it introduces everything. I mean, I know... I would say chapter 1 is also one that introduces and builds up character relationships. Because it establishes Susie, Rouse, and Lancer, who is also pretty important. It's another character focus. I mean, it's also doing world building. When chapter 1, if they tell you too much info, you kind of just, you know, it makes you unable to absorb all of it, because if you throw too much new information at people at once, you're not going to be able to absorb it all. Let's escape by eating the moss. Wait. Hey, the hell are you waiting for? Eating that moss might be our only way out. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Oh. I don't know. I wouldn't say chapter 1 was a 5 out of 10 because it's definitely above average. If you compare Deltarune to other RPGs.
What a predictable creature.
There's so much moss. I need to drink water after my sneeze. Sounded like a bad sneeze? Nuh-uh. Why do you want me to speed run? If you want to speed run, I'm not a very fast creature. Bears aren't known for their speed. They're known for being large. Even though bears are still very fast. Oh, Jevil is absolute. Jevil was so much fun. I honestly don't think I was very into Deltarune at first. But then when I got to the Jevil fight, I instantly got locked in and I was invested from there. Oh, I'll be the last person to say you shouldn't play video games at school because guess what? I played video games at school. I had my 3DS and I would play Fire Emblem Awakening and Fates at school way too much. It was a problematic amount. Yeah, the characters in Chapter 5 are top tier. Yeah, Chapter 1 missing those quality of life features does suck on replays because you get used to them. But it is integrated into the storytelling, so it is something you understand. You know, I actually have an interesting story of how I started playing portable handheld consoles. When I was... I don't remember how old, but I was at the school with my friend after class. And we just found a Game Boy sitting on the floor. And inside it had Pokemon Fire Red. And they had used a Game Shark because they had 3 Moltres. And at the time we didn't know those were legendary Pokemon. So we just reset the save without thinking about it. I ended up letting my friend keep the Pokemon Fire Red, and I made a deal with my parents that if I got all A's, they would buy me a Game Boy Advance and Pokemon Leaf Green so I could play with them. No way. You don't have a choice, Chris. Hand it over. That's in order. Oh, here you go. I don't like how Chris blushes. But ever since there, I played a lot of Pokemon, and I think on one of my later birthdays, I got a DS with my cousin, and we played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl together over the summer. And then when the 3DS came out, I got that, and I'm addicted. Goodbye, TZE update, please. That's my story. I actually I wasn't able to finish more than one 3 houses route. Which is crazy because I played Fire Emblem Fates and min-maxed all the children to be perfect. Like, I have a lot of Nintendo autism inside me. You have something to tell me? What do you have to tell me? Why would you... I mean, I turned off Rousey's on my first one. My first playthrough. Rousey doesn't sacrifice himself. The first route I did was, Blue Lions. And I got the impression that, like, all of the maps would be more tailor-made to, like, the characters in your house, because the Blue Lions had so many chapters with characters in your house that mattered to the plot line. And then I played, the golden deer, and I was like, why am I going through these same maps? I don't have any characters that care about this. What was different so far? At the beginning when I released Rousey from the closet, he mentioned, oh my god, Chris, you're okay, rather than his normal spiel. And there's been some subtle dialogue shifts about how mean I've been being to the enemies. Because I've been fighting everything. Like this. Yeah, Blue Lions basically set me up to think like all the routes would be more personalized. And then Golden Deer wasn't, and I was disappointed. The XP is just a YouTube thing. I only need one last piece of proof. Damn. The creator of the Dark Fountain. I'll find them here, I know it. Asgore was crazy for this, by the way. When I parade their body around town. Asgore! Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Does it normally say that? Yeah, I think so. Oh, Black Eagles, I do know about its secret route. I just never ended up playing it. I did do Golden Deer on Lunatic difficulty, and it might have been a little bit too difficult and burnt me out. But it didn't help that the story was so similar. No, Asgore, you can't walk around with Dess's body. Flowery just listening to
My king.
Asgore be like, I actually don't want to stay here.
Glue. No.
You don't really need Tori anymore. That's what I'm saying.
The diner.
That's what I'm saying. I like how Asgore's being kind of sassy here.
My king.
Why does Flowery say glue all the time? No, I think Mew Mew is a good boss because it really hammers home the parallels between Chris and Mad Mew Mew with the soul and body separation. Like, it's just good to see another character struggling with that and having those themes right in our face. Like, it helps develop Chris as a character. Maybe Chris isn't saying anything, but Chris is learning passively and slowly shifting their personality as they absorb new experiences. Maybe if we're nice all the time, Chris will be like, you know, you're not so bad, little soul. Yeah, you know, if Toriel's gonna move on with Sans, Asgore can move on with me. I was acting. I did a lot of acting. So many papers. Rude Buster. Chris, I didn't realize, you know. What did you not realize, my queen? My queen, Susie. Your family's got it rough, too. Wait, Susie implying her family has it rough? New lore? Even though everyone already knew that? Oh, you meant it like that. My favorite chapter... I could tell you the Roaring Knight is my favorite boss. My favorite chapter overall... What is my favorite gameplay chapter? It's probably chapter 5 now with these new platforming segments. It makes navigation a lot more fun when it normally is kind of boring. Not in a bad way. But it's like typical RPG traversal where there's only puzzles on the overworld. This is just a whole platformer. Chapter 3 was my favorite before because I liked the games. Oh my god, what did the papers say? Oh my god. The text is all messed up. How am I doing today? I had a horrible... Well, I have a silent migraine, so I don't have the energy I usually do, but I'm trying my best. Knight is in the gas station, Azrael. What? Oh. Something about the dark world. My father knows. He just knows. I mean, it's just because I have wisdom teeth I need to have yanked out of my mouth. But since I'm in America, I need health care. And because I actually started making a decent income from YouTube, I lost my medical benefits. So I have to pay for new insurance. And then I need to save up $1,400 to get out all my wisdom teeth. That when I went to the dentist, they showed me that they are touching the nerves in my jaw. So, that is definitely, undoubtedly causing a lot of my head issues. Wisdom teeth are evil. Yeah. American health. We need to have the American healthcare dark world. If WeebBear made a dark world, that's what it would be. It'd get better. I only get better when I get enough money to afford the extraction. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, wait, no, you're fine. Oh, wait, no! I angered it. Oops. You get back here. And you better get angry. Oh my god, I'm dying. Be a huge shame if I passed away. Oh! As I walk into more damage like a fool. Wait, I'm throwing? Wait, is there a secret? The game intentionally got me down to 1 HP. Suspicious. Oh, look, more money if you attack them. Don't let healthcare defeat me. Don't worry, I won't. It's manageable. It's just that life is just a little bit harder with migraines on the regular. Being rainbow makes you invincible. What is Toby saying about gay people? Bro is clopping over. Do you hear that? I mean, I just like the night for its difficulty. The fight plus the music is amazing. I love it. This is the true Pride Month celebration right here. You can't just shoot people. It was just flowers that look like us. That is Woody. Yeah, that is an orange hat. Maybe it's like an off yellow. And the contrast makes it look orange. Wait a darn second. A darn second. Oh. I love how Rouse lifts his hands. Why would Rouse know what to do when a gun is pointed at you, by the way? Rouse is a little darkener. A little creature in the dark. They don't have guns. How does he know how does he know how to surrender? Is Mad Mew Mew harder? I mean, Mad Mew Mew, if you remove the one bomb attack. How is Mad Mew Mew if you remove the one bomb attack? Okay, I do know the Shadow guys have AKs, but that's different. That's like Magic Bullet. Goodbye, Family Guy death pose, yellow. The bomb attack, like the little bombs, when you have to avoid them and they don't have an indicator of where they're gonna blow up, you just have to intuit that it's a cross shape. Hello. I can't get in the old yeller room. Oh, goodbye. Also, I have, on the 11th, guys, so not this weekend, but next weekend, I will be live streaming Remote-Rune. Have I promoted it enough? Deltarune multiplayer. It's gonna be a beautiful stream. Finally, the whole fun gang will assemble. All 24. Yes, a Remote-Rune made by Macintosh. I've gotten to play in some of the closed alpha testing. And it's, the loading in and seeing 20, or I think we had 18 people all together. That was just funny. It's also a little distracting seeing so many souls. Have a great one. I just leave this on screen because I know everybody unanimously loves this. You also had a friend group named the Fun Gang? Named the Fun Gang? Oh. Maybe he's just... Chris, we gotta unbury that guy now. Oh man, this is like the second worst part of doing the weird route, when you have to destroy cute enemies that you love. My king.
My king. My king.
My king. What is with Toby and big fluffy tails this chapter? Oh yeah, I have to get evidence. The evidence. Turn off Rouse. I can't. Rouse is on forever. I have to do it for content. Content is forcing me. Oh. How come this right here is a pink sand bath? Okay, which part can I turn off Rouse? Oh, hey. I see your bow is green right now. Nice. Howdy, fellas. How do you think the night is? They're probably not doing too well. People who are doing evil, they're probably not doing too well mentally. Toby Fox. I wish Toby would bring back the Radiation Fox. He clearly loved it in the Undertale 10th anniversary. He really, really did. Nice. I have arrived. You have arrived, Eyelash Bug. Have you played Deltarune now? Where's the Radiation Fox? All punishments worse than burying. There she blows! Deltarune Chapter 1 reference right there. You could throw Toby off a cliff. Where? Blow myself up. I deserve it. Give me book. Pepino. In the room where there's foxes and stones, Toby can appear. Oh. Yellow, don't start without me. You can throw Aqua into the void too. That's bullying. You can put Seth in prison. Oh yeah, good. Seth belongs in prison. Seth bullied me too much. Oh, bounds, and it's too fun to punish me. It's also too laggy to punish anything. You have any more dialogue? Any more secret dialogue? No. Wait, check again. Okay, nothing. So many hats. Oh. Oh. Lying down on the tracks, it's too comfortable. Why am I about to rage? No, I'm not. Is a little train coming? Don't punch the screen. Hey. Oh. Wait, damage boosting? Oh my god, more water? Why are you raging? Why are you angry? I have something called silent migraine, so I don't feel pain. I just feel immense exhaustion. And I generally just don't feel well, like kind of sick. But it's so small that I'm just like, I'm fine as long as I'm not moving around or trying to do jumping jacks, you know? I have to have a very chill day. As chill as Deltarune Chapter 5 can be. Deltarune Chapter 5's pretty chill. We're chilling. Just close your eyes. It actually... If I actually sit there and do like 20 jumping jacks, I'll feel it in my head like it's hard. I wouldn't say it's hard to stand up straight, but it bothers me a little bit. What do you do? Why are you shooting? Hey! How does the stream layout work? Do you just see Deltarune? Yeah, I just see Deltarune. The layout is a separate thing that's in OBS. Look, I can prove it to you if I click close game capture. Boom, look, it disappeared. If you've ever used Photoshop or any drawing program before, OBS is like those where you just have multiple layers. Yeah, I destroyed Xfinity. I'm on AT&T now. Yeah, but if you've ever used Photoshop, OBS operates like layers. So the things that are furthest up are at the top, and the bottom is underneath. Yeah, I can see the Twitch effects on my right side here. Because I have 3 monitors because I'm crazy. He's so safe. We can't go. Who subscribed? Tenna! I saw Tenna. Oh, look, I had only 1 monitor until something like a year ago. And then I went straight up to 3, and it's improved my workflow significantly. And makes streaming possible. Because I don't know how I would do all this with 1 screen. Or else he died when I turned him off. He'll come back. One of my favorite things about Blue is how they do the little butterfly emojis. Evil jail. You're angering me? I can't do the Mew Mew fight yet. What isn't... all Lighteners are not good people. There are mean Lighteners. Mr. Butterfly. I can't. You're gonna have to become a 3D rotating cube then, bro. My one monitor is a laptop. Oh, man. Whatever works. You should have seen how editing looked on my old computer. It was incredibly laggy. Well, I don't even have a basement. I have an attic. Dark World in the attic? There are mean lighteners, yeah. The Roaring Knight is a mean lightener. Unless. See, I love those little emojis. Little happy butterfly. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Rousey fidgeting with his scarf? Wait, you have a nice monitor? A VCR hooked up with a projector on my garage wall? That's pretty big. Hey, you could have the Nintendo DS set up. I actually need to buy a bigger desk. My desk is too short. I need more room. I need more monitors, too. I need more Deltarune. I need more monitors. I need more everything. I'm just gluttonous like that. I think you're in trouble. We did it. Oh, but that is as far as I'm gonna go today. I'm gonna try not to overdo it. I could always use more monitors, unironically. I will pick this back up tomorrow, and I will probably finish it. 6 p.m. GMT -5, same time I started today. And I think we'll do it tomorrow. We got through quite a bit. But yeah, we will finish it tomorrow, and then on I think Friday I put it. We're gonna go back to Earthbound and finding out all of Tricky Tony's secrets. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.